Hello, this time I am back. This time I'm going to be talking about the various sub-factions of the Autobots. Now, these are kind of confusing and sometimes a little weird, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, first off, we got the...
Oh my god!
The Wreckers are a special task force, kind of similar to the Black Ops groups. And their main goal is basically do suicide missions. Not many of them come back. Now, it's different from the rest of the Autobots since they function through a different system of command. And also, depending on continuity, might have different leaders depending on the time. It might be Impactor, it might be Springer, it might be Ultra Magnus. Whatever the case, it is a pretty important group, no matter what continuity they are in. In Prime, they were a pretty big group, supposedly at one point in time, led by supposedly first Impactor or Springer and then Ultra Magnus before disintegrating apart.
Fire in the hole!
The Elite Guard are some of the best Autobots. Graduates of the Autobot Academy, or depending on the continuity, sometimes the Elite Guard Academy. Basically, specialists in their fields, masters of their fields. Only they are allowed to enter the Elite Guard. All led ultimately by Ultra Magnus, who also kind of leads the Wreckers too.
But I'm gonna be butt ass naked so the wind could just be hitting my balls and shit. Hey, bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
The Aerial Bots are a group of flying Autobots. One of the few Autobot groups that can actually fly, since most Decepticons can fly, but not many Autobots can. Now, they can also combine to make Superion, a Autobot combiner, who can also fly himself. They all transform into jets. And I would say they're pretty important since, as previously mentioned, they're one of the few Autobots that can actually fly. And that is pretty important, seeing as the Decepticons have a lot of members like Blackout, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, Slipstream, or whoever else that can actually fly. Meanwhile, the Autobots don't really have as many flyers in comparison.
Sin City wasn't made for you.
The Protectobots are a group of Autobots who can also combine into Defensor. They're not really a fighting unit, more of a specialist rescue team unit. They mainly focus on just rescuing anyone else who's in the way of any combat. So, pretty nice. Not much to say there. The Dinobots are a group of Autobots that can transform into various dinosaurs. And probably amongst some of the most powerful Autobots, period. Only matching that of Optimus Prime himself. And maybe a couple combiners. They are, depending on the continuity, have different origin stories. Maybe they're animatronics, like an animated. Maybe they are created by Shockwave from normal Autobots, like the Fall Cybertron game. Or maybe they're just made on a whim by Wheeljack, like he was in the G1 show. My first favorite one is the Wreckers. My second favorite one is the Elite Guard. My third favorite one is the Aerial Bots. My fourth favorite one is the Dinobots, with my fifth favorite one being the Protectobots.